This July, I went to Knott's Berry Farm for the first time, even though I've lived in California for over 20 years. And my friend invited me because she has a pass, and they were having a special where you could get a discounted pass if you were a pass holder. So it was great. I have never been to Knott's, like I said. I've only gone to Disneyland. I've been a pass holder for many years, so this was definitely an experience. Right when you go in to Knott's, you go to Camp Snoopy, or you can go to Camp Snoopy, where this was kind of a little cutesy area where they had a lot of Snoopy themed items. They have a ton of character merch. Some of it was a bit repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. So this video is kind of like a pros and cons, I guess, for me personally. The prices were fair. I didn't feel like anything I saw was like crazy overpriced. I love that they had all different types of plushes, and they had a lot of keychains. So if you just wanted to pick a little something up, they had a decent selection. They definitely do not have as much merch as I thought they were going to have. Also, it was just a lot of the same stuff. This was just walking through Camp Snoopy. It's really just more for little kids. Then we went into Fiesta Village. The rides at Knott's Berry are definitely more intense than Disneyland. I hadn't been on a roller coaster like aside from Incredicoaster in probably since I was like a teenager. So getting on these rides was definitely an adjustment, I would say. This is kind of like an old pioneer town. They definitely had a lot of options for jam and jelly, which makes sense. I really wasn't into any of the merch, I have to say. It's very like, kind of old world, pioneer, which there's nothing there that I would say I was like interested in. You definitely can see the difference, I would say, in the food and the just overall visuals of the park. They did have a little arcade, which is a complete and utter ripoff. I was so disappointed. We spent so much money on just trying to get things. I mean, mainly the hardest part is not actually getting an item, like getting the claw on the item. It's the fact that the claw, it's literally just a scam. Like the entire arcade is a literal scam. This is me just saying like maybe I'll just get candy instead. Literally, you'll see